Welcome back, family, to Northside LDN Caramba, and we're back. Big up to everyone locked in, everybody locked in the show. And today we've got news on Mikel Merino, on Thomas Partey, and more. Big up to everyone locked in. And yeah, man, listen, I'll be surprised. I'm not surprised at all that Arsenal are moving slow in the January transfer window. No plan. It doesn't look like we're any closer to getting any player over the line. A bunch of rumors. We go through this every single time, bro. Eu tô cansado dessa merda. Real talk, bro. I'm tired. Tô cansado de ouvir dessa merda. And this is why, bro, I really can't be bothered. The link to the call-in show, as it is a call-in show, obviously, is pinned in the chat if you do want to jump on. A big up to everyone that's locked in, man. Big up everyone in the building. You already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Merino said he's no David Silva. He definitely ain't no David Silva. We're going to get into Merino's quotes. We're going to get into Thomas Partey as well. If Partey leaves, we are finished. I hear it, bro. I hear it. He's one of our most consistent players. And yeah, at the start of the season, I'll be real. I'll be honest, yeah? I wanted Thomas Partey gone. Because I thought he was finished. But you know what? If I see a player actually performing and changing, every single time we play him in the midfield, he's one of our most consistent midfielders, bro. We should not be getting rid of Thomas Partey. That's the reality. So I don't understand why we'd get rid of him. Would get what, 10 million, 15 million for him? Do you know what I'm saying? But we're going to get into that. You're not replacing Thomas Partey's quality for 15 million pounds. So we should have been in a situation to resign him to a new contract. Moreno's a fraud. No wonder he is stealing a living playing for his club, being very mediocre midfielder, bro. He's not impressed me at all. I don't see how he gets into the team at all. There's nothing that he brings me that I say, yeah, you're better than Rice or you're better than Partey. Crazy. Moreno's not good enough for Arsenal. He's one of our worst signings. Maybe this is what they wanted to do. They weren't going to re-sign Thomas Partey, and they wanted to get and he's supposed to be Partey's replacement. Maybe Merino is Thomas Partey's replacement. For me, I don't see how he replaces him in terms of quality or what he provides as a player. I don't think he's great. He's as good as passing as Thomas Partey. I don't think his ball recovery is as good. I don't see anything about his attributes that are as good. It's crazy. Big up Northside blessings. Come on, familia. Big up, my G. Big up, man. Big up Abel as well. Big up Northside. Big up, come on, familia. Big up Carl as well in the building. Big up to everyone locked in, man. Partey about to sign an 8-year contract with CPS. Partey has been our best midfielder this season at Arsenal. He's been our most consistent, 100%. And yet he's the one that has to play right back at times, bro. It's ridiculous. Big up, North. I respect you. Big up, familia. Come on, man. We're out here, man. What is it? 12 over here in Cartagena, Colombia. You know what I mean? We're having a Corona for breakfast. Partey will slot nicely into the mean machine midfield next to Vinny. What's this here? What's man saying? Big up to everyone locked in, man. Big up to the whole family. We're gonna get straight into it, man. We're gonna get straight into it. Big up, bro. Big up everyone locked in. Northside is Miami Vice undercover. Big up, man. Come on, man. Yo, listen, you got a holiday, you gotta be looking fresh, man. But let's get straight into it. Big up to everyone locked in, man. Let's get straight into it. Right. Let's get into the first one. Arsenal has already decided the future of £150,000 a week star. Where it goes. Despite his improvement in fitness, there is a growing uncertainty about his future at the club as his contract is set to expire at the end of the season. Arsenal has yet to initiate any discussions regarding a contract extension, leading to speculation that Partey could be heading for the exit door. According to a report in the Daily Mail, the Ghanaian midfielder is more likely to leave than to stay, and he is considered one of the players who can depart in the summer. This is crazy, bro. Obviously, these are just reports. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no links at the club, but this is mad. The fact that we've allowed him to run down his contract, I think he's already able to start speaking to other clubs. I think he's got what, a couple of months left in his contract. In the summer, he's a free agent. So this is ridiculous. This club promised us that they will not allow players to run down their contracts. Yeah, that was a massive issue that we had a couple of seasons ago. Players running down their contracts. And now we got Partey running down his contract. Do you know what I'm saying? It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And not only him, Jorginho as well. So basically, we're not going to get any money from... we're not going to make any money from Jorginho. We're not going to make any money from Thomas Partey. And do you know what? I don't even care about making money. I care about replacing like-for-like quality. That's what I want to see. Where is the quality? Who are we going to replace Thomas Partey for with 100? If we're going to get, we're not even, bro, he's got months left on his contract. So we're going to get pennies. Even if we had him under contract, yeah. Let's say best case scenario, you get what, 10 million for Thomas Partey, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you gonna? How are you replacing Thomas Partey with 10 with 10 million pounds? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. There's no midfielder out there. We could have actually went out there and bought a Paulinho or a proper defender, proper DM, sorry, and we didn't. I just don't get the planning at Arsenal. You want to re-sign Jorginho to a new contract. This is the reports from yesterday. We want to re-sign Jorginho to a new contract, a contract extension. It's only a year, but we're looking to extend Jorginho, but we're not looking to extend Thomas Partey. What type of bucaria planning is this? Anybody in the chat, yeah, explain to me why Jorginho deserves a contract extension over Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey should be the first player out of the players that are running down their contracts that we should be offering a new contract to. Yet we're offering it to Jorginho. That doesn't get in our starting 11. That doesn't impact enough games. That isn't one of our best midfielders. Is a bit part player. Is on the bench. Why are we looking to extend Jorginho, but we're not looking to extend Thomas Partey? Based on what? Because it definitely ain't based on performances. Because if we're going to go down the performance route, Partey plays better. If we're going to go into who gets in the starting 11, Partey gets in the starting 11 over Jorginho. Like, what are we? I don't even understand what we're doing here, bro. Like, what kind of planning is this? It's a joke. It's beyond a joke. If there's a player that I would understand that we're not trying to extend their contract, is Jorginho, not Partey, bro. It makes no sense. You know what I mean? Bro, it don't make sense. Why are we looking to keep Jorginho over Partey? I don't understand. Bro, it makes no sense, man. And listen, Thomas Partey, bro, maybe he doesn't want to sign a new contract. You're our best DM. Let's keep it real. Thomas Partey is our best DM. Yeah. And yet he's the one that's being sacrificed to play right back. I know we've got injuries, but who cares? We don't take Saka out of position. When Saka performs, we don't get Saka out of position and play him as a fullback. So why do we do that with Thomas Partey? Because he's not one of the favorites, bro. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. You know, it's ridiculous, bro. You know what I mean? Big up Northside. There's more to the Partey story, bro. He's fighting the abuse claims. Yeah, but nothing's been proven. Nothing's been proven. And if that was the case, yeah, if the club don't really like Thomas Partey because of the abuse, then why do we play him then? Why are we playing him? It would make more sense, yeah, if we don't like the stories around Thomas Partey and he's fighting an abuse case, yeah, then don't start him. Don't start him. Don't play him at all. Don't bring him to games. Don't put him on the bench. Don't start him in the starting 11. It doesn't make sense to me, bro. It doesn't make sense to me. You can't play the player, but then say, "Oh, we're not going to re-sign you because of your pending cases." If it's about the pending cases, then why don't you just isolate him from the whole team and say, "Until this case is done, you're not playing for this football club." It doesn't make sense, bro. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. That's why I can't listen. That might be the case, but that to me don't make no sense. That to me don't make no sense, bro. When, for example, when Tim Westwood, yeah, caught a case and was fighting his case, yeah, he got dropped by the BBC straight away. They didn't say, "Oh, until you get proven guilty, you can still host your radio show, etc., etc., etc." He got axed completely. So if it's about damaging the brand, you know, like the stuff that happened with Man United with Greenwood and well, they got rid of the player, bro. He weren't playing. He weren't representing them. So if that's the case, why is this guy playing at all? It don't make no sense to me. That's just my opinion, bro. That don't make no sense to me, bro. That don't make no sense to me. But big up to everyone locked in. Make sure you're smashing the like button and all that. BBC have more morals than Arsenal. Hey, I'm telling you, it's crazy, bro. It is crazy. Big up, my G. Friendly reminder that we are signing nobody of any substance as Arteta is paid 15 mil to demand nothing. Cronky maths is crazy, bro. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Listen, I agree, man. Yeah, Jorginho can jog on to Brazil. The club care more about their reputation. They're trying to cover their own arse. No coincidence that his trial is in the summer. Yeah, bro, it's mad, bro. But this is the thing. Like, if it's about that, yeah, then why are we playing him at all, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? Or they're just the hypocrites that we know them to be. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, we'll play Thomas Partey because we got injuries, but really and truly, we're not going to really get behind the player and we're going to, you know, axe him as soon as his contract runs down. But at the moment, he can do a job for us, so we'll use him at the moment because we got injuries, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. It all just doesn't sound right to me because the Conkeys don't want to spend. Yeah, they don't want to spend, man. Midfielder Jorginho could be set to move to Brazil side Palmeiras. This is the news reported by Sky Sports. Bro, God willing, get that field up, put out the club, bro. I'm tired of seeing that guy. You know what I'm saying? Get him gone, bro. I will take £5, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'd take £5. £5 over here in Colombia gets you a chicken nugget meal. You know what I'm saying? A large one. You know what I'm saying? With extra large fries. You know what I mean? So listen, get him gone, man. I'll take £5 and they can have Jorginho. Arteta's been protecting him. Arteta will come out of this party stuff horrible. It's a shitty move by the club. It's crazy, bro. Because our midfield is dead, he should not play. Northside, I can't join for some reason. All right, cool. Let me maybe I didn't. All right, let me copy that. All right, let me put it. Right, I put the link down again. So yeah, maybe that link is working, but it's definitely the link. That's the complete link. I don't know why you guys wouldn't be able to jump on, but that is the link. But yeah, man. Big up Macy, man. What are you saying, bro?
Oh, big up Northside. It's great to be back on your show. I mean, I was doing a show with Matt on South and Guna. Because they were talking about a group therapy discussing Arteta. I mean, I wanted to be part of that show, but unfortunately Matt had his own stable of top guys to digest something about Mikel Arteta, and that's good. I mean, now the whole world is slowly starting to turn on Arteta, but the question is, I mean, are the fan base are going to start turning on Arteta if we lose to Manchester United tomorrow? That's the thing, because I want this manager gone, because I can't stand the fact that he is absolutely like poisoning this football club with this hope and praise that he can get this football team off to somewhere. But in reality, we're just falling off the cliff because we've already bottled the title race, and now we're on the verge of a top four race that Sky Sports have peddled out for all their lives, because that's what Sky Sports do, because they love to peddle out all this top four race. And now we've got 2 games. We've got 3 games coming up this new year. We've got Manchester United, the FA Cup, which I believe we could go out, because Man United, I mean, they've slowly started to find their rhythm under Ruben Almiron, which is good, but they still need. But I still think Almiron still needs like some signings to make his team better. So I'm worried about Sunday, and I'm also worried about the North London derby coming up, because Tottenham, after their victory over Liverpool, they could really turn up at the Emirates. Because do you remember when we played them last season and we drew 2-2, and who was responsible for costing us the chance to beat them? Jorginho. He absolutely passed the ball straight to one of the Tottenham players. I can't remember who it was.
Maddison.
Yeah, it was Maddison, and then he passed it to Son, and good finish from Son, and it was all Jorginho's fault. And he also cost us the title last season to Aston Villa when he passed it straight to Yuri Tillemans, and he squared it for Watkins to score. So I want Jorginho out of this football club. I am sick of this Chelsea punk. I don't know why we even bought him like 2 years ago. I mean, what was the reason? I mean, Arteta just so loves to bring in a reject from another English club so he can get a tune out of, because that's what this manager loves to do, because he already got a tune out of Kai Havertz. He's already got a tune out of Jorginho, who is washed up anyway. And now he's getting a tune out of all these other rejects that were deemed not good enough. So Jorginho, I want you out, because I can't stand the fact that you have absolutely cost us important games in our quest for the title. Last season you did it, and also against Brighton with your stupid, with your slow running and your commitment of not defending. I mean, who are you? Are you a leader, or are you just like a slow? Are you a slow sloth? So the way I see it, Jorginho, get out of this football club, because I never wanted you January 2 years ago, and I don't want you in this football club anymore.
We've had too many of these players, yeah, and I'm gonna let Rashid go. Everyone's gonna get their say. I'm gonna the show's gonna have to wrap up just before 1 because I do have to leave this room. But everyone's gonna have their chance to have their say, yeah. But Rashid, we've had so many players over the years, yeah, that have been bit part players that have not kicked us on to win anything. Yeah, we've had Joe Willock, we've had ESR, we've had Reece Nelson, we've had Eddie Nketiah, we've had Rob Holding. We've had all these players, bro, and I know there's more. So many players here that people say they can do a job. They can do a job. What was the job? We don't run the FA Cup like we used to under Wenger's worst 10 years, the last 10 years of his reign. At least we were FA Cup champions. We don't even do that anymore. So what are these players' jobs actually doing? Ethan has come into the team and is already instantly better than Fabio Vieira. He's better than Lokonga. He's better than most of the midfielders that this guy's. He's better than Merino. Yeah, he does his job more effective than Merino. What are we actually doing, bro? Like, this guy's bringing in players coming out saying, oh, we're only going to add players that have instant impact. The majority of the players that he's had have not have an instant impact. A purple pack is not an instant impact. Kai Havertz at the start of the season scoring goals, yeah, isn't an instant impact. The impact is to get you over the line. Kai Havertz, where was he against Newcastle? Where was he when we dropped points to Bournemouth or to Fulham? Or to Brighton, or to all these games, or we lost in the Champions League to Inter Milan. Where's this guy? All these players, Sterling apparently isn't an instant impact player because you didn't bring him on against Newcastle when we was losing 2-0, and he was one of your only attackers on the bench. So I don't get you. This, to me, this manager's a compulsive liar. You can't say you're bringing in players that have an instant impact, and most of them are inferior to the starting 11. Moreno inferior to our DMs. Sterling inferior to Saka. Havertz about much of a muchness with Jesus. What I don't understand what we're doing. Kivior is levels below Saliba Gabriel. Calafiori isn't even better than Lewis Skelly, and he's a young player that's come up. How is Lewis Skelly outperforming Zinchenko and Calafiori in this team? And he just come up from the academy. These are players that have just started playing the men's game. What do you make of this, bro? Thomas Partey running down his contract, Jorginho running down his contract, and Tierney running down his contract.
Big up to the whole panel. Start there. When it comes to this manager, North, yeah, or panel, everybody. This manager, when he buys players, he tries to buy average or players that are doing okay, and tries to turn them into some kind of an elite player or a player that deserves to play for Arsenal, because there should be a certain standard. Do you know what I'm saying? To play for this club, there should be, the players that he's bought. But we've been this for years. We've been like this for years. We're not a club that actually goes out there and buys a big player. We're a club that makes players big. The only problem is that without a decent manager, you can't win anything if you're using that kind of way in the transfers, or if you're buying players of that caliber. If you buy average players, you need a top manager. If you buy big players, it's okay to have an all right manager. So it's kind of like the players he's buying and the level of this manager is just not gonna click. Because listen, we used to win FA Cups with like 3-4 kids playing until maybe the semi-finals or something. You know what I'm saying? Arsene Wenger used to win these cups. Do you know what I'm saying? Without even playing the top players. Sometimes we used to win games without even playing them. This manager has been suffering against every team, every kind of team he faces. And coming to Partey, yeah, you see Partey. The thing is about Partey, yeah, is that he doesn't have any pressure to re-sign Partey, and I think he bought a Merino to kind of like switch between Merino and Rice. So kind of like Merino might be unfortunately, guys, yeah, Merino is the replacement. Yeah, I feel like Merino and Rice. So it's going to be Merino and the number 6 and then Rice number 8 and so on. Because that's the way I'm seeing it right now.
That is satanic.
I swear, bro. Like that's the way I'm seeing it right now, AJ. Yeah, because think about it, yeah. He's the best performing midfielder, and you haven't offered him a contract. Like Trossard, we heard about Trossard getting the contract. So I don't know. I feel like maybe Merino is the replacement because Merino is a number 6, right? He has the best tackles in Europe. You don't know that he has the best tackles in Europe. You know that, right? 2024. I'm not joking. He has the best tackles in Europe somehow. So maybe he's the replacement, you know, maybe Partey's just playing for now, you know, maybe because this manager never really, it's not like, he never really played Partey like that, you know what I'm saying? Partey's always the first one to get the, do you know what I'm saying? He's not one of the favorites. So basically I'm seeing, the way I see it, I think Merino is, you know what I'm saying? As you can see, we offered a contract to Jorginho, bro, because Jorginho is a yes man and he says that, and he's all right being there. Because he's got a restaurant or something in London, bro. Like, what the fuck is this? Is this a joke, bro? Like, we're keeping players because they have businesses in London. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro.
Jobs for the
I
boys.
swear.
It's always been jobs for the boys, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Arteta giving hand jobs to the boys.
Yeah. Wallahi, I'll give you a job. But you ain't gonna, wallahi, I'll find you a job. Do you know what I mean, bro? Like, come on, man. Seriously, bro. Seriously, man. Wallahi, I'll find you a job, bro. Like, come on, man. Arteta's trying to fix everyone and he didn't because nobody fixed him. You guys don't understand. This is a psychological problem, guys. Okay? When he used to be a player, he used to be average and nobody fixed him. Now he's a manager. He's trying to fix players that were in his kind of like level, bro. I'm trying to make him out to be. You can't do that, bro. Klopp can do that. You can't. You need to be a top manager to win the league or win a trophy with average players. It's not that easy, bro. It ain't that easy, bro, to win a trophy with average players. As you can see, bro, we played the full squad against Newcastle and still suffered. They didn't have Bruno G, bro. They didn't have Bruno G.
Speak for yourselves. I was celebrating when Gordon scored the second goal, man. Anything to get Arteta out of here.
Oh, nah, not yet. I don't think Arteta's leaving yet.
He's doing it for the Eritreans, man. Big up the Eritreans, you know what I'm saying? He's
No.
doing their thing. You know what I mean?
Listen, we're the ones who East Africa, man, bro. That's the Somalis.
He's Eritrean, like. I swear he's Eritrean.
I'm Somali.
Huh?
I've been Somali, man. What are you on about?
No, I'm not talking about you, bro. I'm talking about Isak, bro. Look at this guy trying to make it about him, bro.
No, I didn't know you were talking about. I didn't know you were talking about someone else. I was confused for a second.
Nah, listen, he's doing it for his country, innit? Like the Eritreans, they got
I hear it.
Isak, innit? You know what I mean? Pick up all the Eritreans, man. Add some.
You mean Sweden? No. Also, you mean Sweden, yeah?
No.
He's Swedish.
Don't start doing.
Oh no!
What I'm saying. Look what they did right now. Let the Eritreans live, man. Look at Sam, bro. Let them live, man. Let them have their player, man. Look at these guys, bro.
All right, let me have my player for God's sake.
Listen, when he walks into his mum's house, yeah. What do you think? She giving him that Eritrean discipline, bro. Ain't no Swedish discipline. Do you get me?
I don't care.
He's eating that Eritrean.
I don't care.
But the sandals there at all times.
This is what I'm saying, man. Big up the Eritreans, man.
Nah, big up Sweden, man.
Look at this guy now. Sweden, you ain't getting it from him. You ain't getting the props, man. I'm sorry, nah, bro. And Lamine Yamal as well, yeah. I swear, where's Lamine Yamal from again?
Morocco
Morocco?
and half Moroccan. Cameroon. Was it Cameroon? No, I don't know about
yeah,
that
man.
one.
The Spaniards ain't getting the props for that, bro. The Spaniards ain't getting the props for that. I don't care. I don't care. You get me? But listen, Devante, I mean, Rashid, everything Rashid said, I agree, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? There's nothing that he said that I don't agree with. What do you make of this, bro? We got 3 players running on their contracts. Tierney, yeah, we already know he's our best left back. You've got, who else? Who else have we got? We've got Jorginho, he's dead. But then we got Partey, that he's part of our best midfield. This is what we're doing in favor of keeping Calafiori over Tierney, in favor of keeping Jorginho over Partey, and in favor of keeping Merino over Partey. This is what we're doing right now. Are you trusting the process?
Bro, I never trusted the process from the jump, but we're here now, are we? But the thing with Tierney, it's been for a while now that the manager never rated him. I think if everything went well at Sociedad when he went on loan last season, I think he would have sold him there. He probably would have let him go to Sociedad like just like that. But unfortunately, he had an injury. I think that at Sociedad, and he barely got game time because of Javi Galan, if I'm correct. But yeah, it's sad that Tierney never got a chance under Arteta. It's sad because if you're basing it off like just left backs, I'm not like Zinchenko, so like pure left backs, he is the best. Plain and simple. We've seen it. Even in the FA Cup, I think was who we played in the FA Cup.
Huh? Man United.
Well, like Man City, Chelsea. Which game?
Because wait, what's the game team play again?
There was a game.
Crystal Palace, the Cup.
I remember now.
Yeah, Palace. Yeah, you saw that he was like the left hand side was a lot more better with him there. I'm not gonna say he's gonna unlock Martinelli and stuff, but I feel like the left hand side has a lot more arsenal. No pun intended. If Tierney plays there instead of like Calafiori, because Calafiori is just not good as a left back. Even as a center back, is questionable. Zinchenko only can do this inverse stuff, but defensively, he is very suspect. Lewis Kelly is probably the second best left back, I would say, because what he brings is similar to what a Timber would bring on the right-hand side. Lewis Kelly deserves a lot more chances. I feel like what they did to him at the Brighton game was disgraceful, super disgraceful that he did not get any game time at all. And then now we have to see Tierney go to Celtic because I think it's almost as good as done that he's going back to Celtic. Partey is another guy that he just gets chances because he basically is the best six on our team. Arteta would have sold him a long time ago if he wasn't performing. If that was the case, he would have been gone a long time ago because he keeps putting this guy at right back. Why? Did he play right back at Atletico? I never seen him play right back there.
No.
I never seen him play right back there. So why put him as a right back? If you want to put him anywhere, put him as an 8. He will offer more as an 8 than a right back. This guy
Then Rice will offer more as an 8 than Rice. In my opinion.
Because
I think box to box he'll be better because he played it before.
Yeah,
I've been telling people, bro. Like nobody's been listening to this. Like this Partey number 6 and Rice number 8 is not working. Just flip it.
No,
flip it. It ain't working.
I feel like
No.
What? Why not?
It's not going to work.
But he played that in Atletico Madrid. He was box to box.
Partey in the 8 could work, but Declan Rice in the 6 would be suicide because he can't pass forwards.
I'll put him at a double pivot, like at West Ham. Double pivot.
Yeah, but you can't then because you got Odegaard. So how would you? Oh, you put them both in the double pivot.
It's
bro.
Tough.
Okay, we've got the inverted guy from the left. What's his name? Anybody that's playing on the left is inverting. So anybody that inverts, it becomes Rice and Skelly.
Yeah.
So Skelly can progress with the ball. So Rice, all you need to do, get the ball back, Skelly. Get the ball back, Skelly. Do you know what I'm saying? And then Skelly would and then Partey would try to create or do the box to box thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I feel. Because we do play with 2 pivots, bro. You can't see it. Obviously, you can't see it because they're 4. But really and truly, we play with a 3. Do you know what I'm saying? So because the guy inverts, because the left back always inverts, you know. I don't know.
Lewis Kelly. I would play with Lewis Kelly then, but at the same time, it's tough. But then you have to switch the tactics. That's what you have to do because he only has a plan A anyway. Arteta. He only has a plan A. He has one tactic, and if that doesn't work, it's parking the bus.
His plan A doesn't exist anymore. Like Saka's injured, so his plan A is pass to Saka.
Yeah.
By the way, anybody that says that, bro, anybody that says, "Oh, we're suffering because Saka's injured," bro, we've been 800 million deep. You can't be a one-man player. You can't be a one-man player.
Thank you.
Sorry. Unacceptable, bro. Unacceptable.
That's all.
You can't have a fixed bench. You can't have a fixed bench, and gas up Sterling and say, "Oh, Saka's injured. We don't have anybody else." You can't say that. Both things can't both be true. The bench can't be fixed. And you're celebrating Sterling as a 10 out of 10 window, and then all of a sudden Saka's done, and all of a sudden, we're going to be talking about Saka. Like we already knew that Sterling ain't going to do anything. But I wanted to go to AJ. Yeah, look at these quotes from Mikel Merino. Yeah, I want to get your thoughts. He said, "I might be big and strong, but that doesn't mean I don't have other qualities. Obviously, I'm not a David Silva, player.
No
but
shit.
All those pass first mentality, pass and move, keep the ball. Don't feel the pressure when you have a player on your back. I think those are the things I have in my game. Let me just repeat that for anyone who didn't get that. He said, but all those first pass mentality, pass and move, keep the ball. Don't feel the pressure when you have a player on your back. I think I have those qualities in my game. What'd you make of that, bro?
Hey, North, can you do the Tony Ayo? Can you do the Tony Ayo meme where he looks at where he looks at DJ's lad like this? Shut the fuck up, lad. You know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up, bro.
We're supposed to be you from Street Fighter.
Exactly. Shut the fuck up, man. Oh
Shut
my
the fuck up with
days.
that shit, man.
Exactly. When he looks at him like this.
This is why they call you the feds, Vlad. Shut the fuck up with that shit, man.
You know what? The fact that even if Arteta thought signing somebody as rubbish as him was a good idea, did we need to spend what 30 mil for a guy that was 28 with a year left on his contract? Literally, he's literally Edu's evil twin. Was that why Edu left? Like, because Arteta? No, I'm serious. Merino is Edu's evil twin. Like, it is what it is. But as far as the money that we've spent on that guy, yeah, it's exactly what he said, wasn't it? He's rubbish. And with what he said, it's hardly the worst thing he said. Like, I don't necessarily care about what he said. I care much more about how he performs on the pitch. And yeah, you have to be a special type of shit to make Rice look acceptable as a footballer. And I swear, if he starts going against Man United, yeah, looking peak. I'm not trying to sink in tomorrow if we lose to Man United, by the way. Bro, listen, WWE on Netflix has been calm. The gym's helped. Well, my week's been good. It's just Arsenal always find a way to ruin it. Arsenal made me feel like Drew McIntyre.
It's a joke, bro. It's a joke. But the thing is that the things that he said that he's good at, he's actually bad at, bro. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God. Like, you can't keep the ball. You do feel pressure when you get the ball. Bro, what are you good at?
He's been holding balls. That's what he's doing.
Do you know what he's good at? I'll give you something to... Oh, go on, Missy.
I never wanted him in the first place because do you guys remember when he first came to the Premier League? He was a Newcastle player, and like no disrespect, like I'm not gonna say anything harsh on the Newcastle fans, but did Merino did something good for Newcastle before he went back to Spain to went back to La Liga? Because I want to know, did Merino play well for Newcastle?
I think he barely played there.
What? He got sent back, bro. He got sent back from where he came from.
He barely played there.
What?
That's the reason I never wanted this guy in the first place because the fan base.
They should have sent him to Rwanda, bro. I swear to God, send him to Rwanda, bro.
He scored one goal.
Seriously, what does he do? What does he do?
I'll tell you what he does. My man's getting touched up. My man's getting touched up more than a Diddy Victor. He's done.
Just because everyone on this panel, Sam is the one, Sam is the one that was watched this guy the most. Sam, as a Real Madrid fan, you ain't got no dog in this fight at the end of the day, yeah? What do you make of Mikel Merino?
Oh, I told my friend that you got robbed. That was 28 million too much, bro. You know when man like a girl, yeah, bless up to him, yeah. But you see when my man told me he's a good passer, bro. If you think based on a couple of Euros that this guy's a good passer, bro, you don't know what you're watching in it. You don't know what you're watching, bro. I
can pass in that Spanish team, bro. Come on.
No, but here's the thing.
I can pass.
No, but Rashid, it ain't even about that. You tell me what this guy has done to warrant a starting place. Nothing. He's been shit. Again, I predicted that he was going to be shit. And why? Because I knew he wasn't going to fit in. The only way he fits in is if you're going to cross the ball into the box. But again, are you going to play like fucking Tony Pulis or something now? What are we doing here? But that's the thing. But that's the thing. Now you've got top gooners twerking for Isak. I hate to tell you this, my bro. But I've watched Isak. Here's the thing. I'm going to let Northside into a secret. Even Rashid is everyone on it. Because I think only Lee knows this, as far as I'm aware. Isak has played for my local club. People don't know that. He's played for AIK, the team that is in my city. Yeah, I've watched this guy since he's been like 16, 17 something. Yeah, I think Northside knows it if I haven't told him this before. That guy will not suit Arteta's playing style. He won't.
Facts.
He's not going to suit it. So unless you want to change up your play and be more attacking,
he will if we go back to the way we were playing
but that's my point. But that's my point. If you go back and you want to play more attacking style, yes, he will fit then. But if you're going to play like this, Northside, he's never going to fit in. He's never going to fit in. And that's the point. So you can buy this and buy that. But I'm asking, does he deserve to get any more money? Because I wouldn't give him any more penny if it was up to me. I wouldn't give this manager any more penny.
That's a tough one, bro.
No.
He doesn't, yeah. He doesn't. But this board, yeah, if they're going to take the stance of we're not going to give you any more money, yeah, then why did you give him complete control in the first place when you're the ones that went out there and got a sporting director? You've allowed this club to get to this point in the first place, yeah?
So why are people not blaming it?
To not give him no more money. If they're not going to give him no more money, Sam, and I'll let you drop, yeah? But if they're not going to give him no more money, then you're holding him accountable for what he built. So at the end of the season, they better have the same energy and criticize him if he doesn't win anything. It's all great saying we're not going to give you no more money, yeah? But then you're holding down the standard.
Wait, how much control does he have? How much control does he have over transfers, everything, and who goes and who leaves?
Bro, apparently he had more control from what we've heard, isn't it? He's had more control than Edu, which is why Edu wanted to leave.
This is the
thing. And if that's the case, why are people saying that this is not his fault then? So he's chosen not to buy a striker. He has chosen not to buy an Odegaard replacement and a Saka backup. He's chosen that. Well, then there's only one way you can put your finger at. This is my point.
He said it yesterday. He said yesterday in the press conference, yeah? Sorry to cut him. He said, no, I don't need a striker. And I can quote him. Do you know what I'm saying? What he said yesterday.
Well, there you go. So if he's going to say that then, mate, then I'm sorry. If you don't win anything then, mate, well, then there's no more excuses. So if people are going to sit here and tell me and everyone else, oh, but he needs a striker. My brother, now Rashid has told you he doesn't want one. He doesn't want a striker. So if you don't want a striker, mate, well, then it's your own fault, innit? He's doing himself a big misjudgment. That's what I'm saying.
This is what he said. Only for forward is a priority area. No, the circumstances change because we have certain injuries for some big players. He thinks we're a one-man team as well. You see what Arteta's saying is what these fans are saying.
Yeah, how can you spend Rashid 800 million for what? For Saka FC? Is that what we're doing now? No, sir. Is that what we're doing? 800 million for just relying on Saka? Is that what we're doing now?
That's what it looks like.
But he's gone back. But this is the thing, though. He's gone back on loads of things he said, though. Like, he went back on this Project Youth. Is Merino Project Youth player?
No, he's not.
Do you know what I'm saying? Is Calafiori Project Youth? Like, what? I don't understand what we're doing.
Bro, Calafiori kind of is, but Merino definitely isn't.
Bro, he shouldn't even be there. Let's be honest, also. Let alone if he is Project Youth. Bro, those players shouldn't even be there. Marino shouldn't be there, bro.
Do you know what it is, Sam? Yeah, the thing is, yeah, I don't trust these owners. They can come out with, we're not going to give him any more money.
Nah, but they're good owners.
January, yeah.
They're good owners.
Does that mean then you're going to hold him accountable at the end of the season? I don't trust these man. Yeah, they may say we don't want to give you no more money because you've already hit your target. We're expecting you to get top 4. Bro, this is what I'm saying. It's all smoke and mirrors, It's football club, yeah. They try and make it seem like they got standards, yeah. They ain't got standards. This ownership may say we don't want to give you no more money because our aim is top 4 and you've got enough to achieve top 4. That is not what I want to hear from my ownership. Yeah, if you're going to say to him he's not got no more money, it's because he should be delivering a major honor. And if he doesn't deliver that, then you should axe him.
No, side.
Don't tell us.
This is who Josh Concrete is, bro. He would go to a meeting, but then he would lose his briefcase on his way to the meeting. And then he turns up to the meeting and is like, and then the boss asks him, hold on, mate, where's your papers? Oh, sorry, mate, I dropped my briefcase. My bad. My bad. No, you're fired, mate. Bye-bye. That's him. Real talk.
I mean, Rob. Let's get Rob. Rob, what do you make of this at Arsenal? Then we'll go to Real King because he doesn't look stressed that he's going to play Arsenal. Yeah, and I'm going to ask him, but I already know his answer, bro. He ain't fearing us. Rob, what do you make of this, bro? Numerous players running on their contract.
Well, I just think that the Kroenke's modus operandi is finishing top 4. I don't think they've got any ambition. I mean, they literally said it themselves. They're not here to win. They're not here to win, or words to that effect. It was a few years ago. I think Stan Kroenke came out and made that quote.
I'll go. Big up, everyone.
Big up, AJ, man. Big up, bro, every single time.
Okay, man. So, yeah, I mean, I think as long as Arteta finishes in the top 4, he's pretty safe. I mean, other than if, fans start voting with their feet and actually start leaving the stadium and there's empty seats, massive amounts of empty seats, I think as long as he finishes in top 4, that's everything's cushy for them. And from a business perspective, they're running it perfectly. Obviously not from our perspective, but like from their perspective as business owners who aren't interested. When are they ever at when was the last time Stan was at? He only comes over if we make like an FA Cup final. I think the last time he came over was for the FA Cup final, maybe? I might be wrong on that. Maybe he came over for something else. But he's hardly ever here, is he? He's not interested. It's just one of 6 franchises that they've got. It's just a cash cow. And we all know that, and we're kind of stuck with it at the moment. And unfortunately, we've got a hell of a lot of fans who are just in this cult of Arteta, where he can do absolutely no wrong. I mean, and he's absolutely not accountable for anything whatsoever. And it's very bizarre. And I need to go on X less. I need to go on Twitter less because it just winds me up, and I don't know why I go on it. But it's just the amount.
That platform will wind you up, mate. It's just
honestly,
it's just full of idiots.
There's one guy the other day was saying literally, and he was actually seriously saying that he would be happy for Arteta to stay for 20 plus years. 20 plus years. What kind of frigging delusion?
Bro, I have a guy in one of my group chats. He said even if he wins fuck all, he should be giving another season. I mean, that's what we're at with these fans, mate. Is that some people just can't be saved, bro. They can't be saved. It's like they've been brainwashed into thinking if you sack him, it's done. You're going to get back to mid-table.
It's not even fans who are young. It's not even just fans. Because I used to think, well, maybe
no, it's not.
But there's plenty of fans who are older than me who believe in this, and I'm like,
Julian, Jigglypuff.
Yeah, I know exactly. People like that. And
even Ty as well.
But if you've lived through, because I started supporting in '93, I remember I was actually winning a European trophy, against Parma, Alan Smith, and all this. If you've lived through that, and then like the peak Wenger time, how can you? I mean, I was 21 the last time we won a title. If you were to say to me when I was back, that was the Invincibles, I think, as well. If you were to say to me back then that Arsenal will not win another title for, well, God knows how long. We're 20 years later now. I mean, I would have just been like, what the fuck are you talking about? We're not going to win another title. We thought we were on the verge of world domination at that point. But, look what happens.
Oh, any coincidence, by the way, Northside? Any coincidence, also, Rob, that man like Jess and Babs, that Jigglypuff twat, now is talking the way you were talking before? Any coincidence? Now you want to start talking like that. But then they refuse to acknowledge what you were saying before. Is there any coincidence?
Yeah, what changed?
He has no backbone. That's
the thing is,
back your manager,
they're
mate.
taking a while as well to drop videos, because they're trying to look on Twitter, they're trying to look on social media to see is there any excuses I can run with. When they see they can't see any excuses, the project's on the line and this is that. If the project's on the line, okay, cool. If we don't win something, then you want him sacked because you just said the project's on the line. It's all nonsense. Real King, we got limited time. What are you saying, bro? Are you fearing Arsenal this weekend? Are you fearing Arsenal?
Big up the whole panel. Big up the whole chat.
You're on mute, bro. You're on mute.
Am I on mute?
No, I can hear you.
No, I can hear him.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, wait. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Big up, man. I think I'm not fearing Arsenal, to be honest. I know before people start saying, I know my team isn't great, but I think this is the best possible chance to beat Arsenal, is because Arteta has completely lost his head. Arteta's talking about, we lost against Newcastle because of the flight of the ball, of the grip of the ball, and all of these stuff. He's talking about the Carabao Cup ball and all of these stuff. Arteta has lost his head, and like Arsenal are without Ethan, they are without Saka, their best 2 attackers, and they are without one of their best fullbacks in Ben White. So Arsenal have a lot of injuries to their most important players, and Declan Rice is also playing on a broken toe. Declan Rice is playing on a broken toe, and he's been playing on a broken toe for quite a while now. And the reality is that Kobe Mainoo obviously is back in the squad for Manchester United. Kobe Mainoo's back. Obviously, we just got a decent draw against Liverpool. and we've had another full week of training. Arsenal, was it Wednesday or was it Tuesday when Arsenal played Newcastle? When did Arsenal play Newcastle? Was
Wednesday.
it Tuesday? It was
Wednesday.
Tuesday, innit?
Wednesday. Oh, Tuesday. Sorry, Tuesday. Yeah.
Yeah. So United have had like United have had 2 days more rest as well. So I expect Man United to go in this game and win this game. And I don't want to hear any excuses of my fan base, because the reality is my fan base were coming out last time saying, "Oh, Arsenal was set piece FC, Arsenal was set piece FC." Saying, "Oh, Arsenal was set piece FC, Arsenal set
Aren't
piece
you
FC."
worried? Aren't you worried about set pieces?
Yeah, yes, I am a bit. I am a
You
bit
should be.
concerned about the set pieces. Macy, I think you need to mute your thing. I
Who's
think
got the
it's echoing.
background? Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I think, yes, I am a bit concerned from set pieces because we've conceded a lot of goals from set pieces. But at the end of the day, Rashid, at the end of the day, I did not like how my fan base made excuses about set piece FC, because we knew before coming into the Arsenal game, the first game that we played you guys at the Emirates, we all knew that your strengths were set pieces. It was nothing new. We all knew Arsenal's biggest threat is set pieces. And in the first game, we didn't deal with the set pieces, especially in the second half. And my fan base were crying about it, instead of looking how Rashford gave the corner away and Rasmus Højlund wasn't marking his man and all of these things. They weren't looking at how we conceded the set pieces and how we conceded the goals. That's what I was mostly mad at. So I expect Amarim. I expect Amarim and Man United to deal with the set pieces better, because in the last few games Arsenal haven't had as much joy as the set pieces. Like Brighton found a way to cope with them. Newcastle found a way to cope with their set pieces, and Man United have had a full week of training, and we've had 2 days more rest than Arsenal. So I expect Man United to go there and be competitive and go there and win, because the reality is that Arsenal's defense hasn't been as great as it's been in previous seasons. Like Arsenal can be got at in transition. We saw it in the Brighton game for certain examples, and we've seen it in the Newcastle game, where Isak and Murphy and Gordon were giving them problems. So I expect Man United to go in this game, and I expect Amarim to start the right lineup. I want obviously I want Anthony to be given a chance at wing back, and obviously I want Mainu to come back into the squad as a 10. So for me, bro, like the most important thing is that Manchester United win, because obviously I know all you guys keep it real on the panel, but obviously, like Northside says about my club, he can't stand my club and I can't stand his club, because I know a lot of Arsenal fans talk the hardest in it, and like I know, that they always come with lots of chess in it. So I expect Man United to win this game, because Arsenal have had a lot of injuries to Saka, to Ethan, and to Ben White, and in certain other areas. So I expect, because Kobe Mainu as well wasn't playing in the Arsenal game at the Emirates, and like I said, I expect Man United to deal with the set pieces better, because my fan base were just making up excuses about set piece FC. We've had a full week of training. We've had 2 more days rest than Arsenal. So I just want my team to go on and win the game. I don't want to hear no excuses.
You can't stop this. You can't stop our set pieces. So you need to think of maybe opening us up, which is most likely not going to happen as well. So I think it's going to be a draw, bro, and it's going to be a very boring game.
I think we can, bro. I think there is a way because, like I said, like Brighton and Newcastle found a way. So Man United must find a way. Ruben Amorim is supposed to be one of the best coaches in the world. Find a way. Find a way, bro. Find a way. This is what.
It's not hard, bro. All you got to do is make yourself compact defensively, like Newcastle did, and just hit us on the counter with speed. And trust me, we'll be all over the place.
But North, they've got set piece problems, bro. How we're gonna be raining on them with set pieces? You know how it is.
When's the last time we scored?
But look at the way you're talking. Set pieces. Look at the way you're talking, Rashid. Is this who it's gone down to, bro? You're talking like Stoke.
It is what's going down to, and I'm just saying it because Man United are very terrible.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Very terrible. Man United are very bad at set pieces. It's known that Man United are bad at set pieces. That's why I'm telling him this.
Yeah. I know that. Obviously in the last two games we haven't really conceded from set pieces, but in general, we haven't been good at set pieces. But like I said, Amorim's had a week of full training and he has had 2 more days of rest. And he's supposed to be one of the best managers in the world. And one of the best managers in the world finds a way to deal with set pieces. Arsenal are as strong as they are defensively as they was previously 2 seasons ago. Like I said, you got Mikel Arteta, coming out in press conferences saying, oh, we lost against Newcastle because of the ball, the flight of the ball, the grip of it, and all of this and that. Arteta's completely lost his head. When a manager knows it, when he's off the line, when he knows he's lost his head. Like, that's when you know he's lost his head, when he's talking about balls and these things, bro.
Remember when Ten Hag told you, like, I'm not Harry Potter? That's what it reminds me.
Yeah. I'm not Harry Potter. When we signed Ugarte, I'm not Harry Potter. It's not a wizardry wonder, this and that, bro. Chat a lot of waffle, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's got to, bro.
Unlimited time, yeah. We're on limited time. Carl Walsh, have your say, my bro. Big up for jumping on as well. What are you saying, man? What'd you make of this, man?
Big up Northside. Big up the panel and the chat. Sure, looking Northside, we're talking about set pieces and garbage like this. Fact of the matter is, I actually believe that Manchester United will beat Arsenal tomorrow. That's what I believe. I have no faith in this team, no faith anymore. Manager, how many years have we said it now, Northside? 5 years now we're saying this manager is not good enough. But it's not just that, Northside. I'm looking now at 800 million after being spent on this current squad of players that we have. And I am convinced that 70% of the squad are not good enough to get us over the finish line in any competition. We are being captained by the worst captain in Arsenal history with Odegaard. Declan Rice is 105 million we spent on Declan Rice. Declan Rice is not a £105 million player. Don't care what anyone says. Saka is out injured, and we're all relying on Saka, a 23-year-old boy. Now, I have seen great players at Arsenal Football Club, and I got big news to tell you. Saka is not world class. He has the potential to be, but he's not now. Also, we're relying on Havertz and Jesus up front. Any one of us on this panel here tonight will be better than Havertz and Jesus put together. It's embarrassing that our club is at the state that it's in. Martinelli out on the left wing. The man is used to a headless chicken. Head down to the ground, just run. Not good enough. I'm saying it for the last two and a half years. Martinelli should be gone. Trossard, he's after downing toads. He don't want to be there. We are in serious trouble, Northside. This club is going nowhere fast, brother. We're talking about winning Premier League titles. Some people talk about winning Champions League titles. We're winning nothing. I posted up a video on my channel there yesterday or the day before. And the fans that came at me to attack me, there's one fella who I know is Irish. Doesn't live too far away from the town that I live in. I offered to meet him face to face and we'll have a little chit chat about it. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick of it, Northside. And these players are overhyped. The manager is overhyped. Biggest PR I've ever seen. I grew up with George Graham. 1993. I remember celebrating winning the Coca-Cola Cup, as we called it back then. And now all of a sudden, there's fans ringing in on TalkSport saying that it's okay that we got beat by Newcastle the other night, that we don't want to be in it. We don't want to be in this competition. Why is the question I've asked? Why do we not need to be in it? Why, are we going to win the Premier League or something? Am I missing something here? Are we going to win the Champions League? Where are we getting the arrogance from? We haven't won a Carabao Cup in 32 years. An FA Cup in 5 years. 21 years since we last won a Premier League title. Don't even get me 1994 we won a European competition. Are we joking here? And then we have the arrogance to come out and say we don't need to be in these competitions. This club is a farce. It's rotten to the core, from the top down. And I'm sick of it. 38 years supporting this club. And I see us, the standards on the ground. Tomorrow we are playing Manchester United, a club that I detest. But we go out tomorrow and we'll be all handshakes and hugging each other before the game even starts.
Yeah.
Odegaard was going around, by the way, our great captain, our great leader was going around last year taking photographs. Photographs of what? The club is a disgrace. Shambles. And I promise you all here tonight, there's only one winner tomorrow, and that's Manchester United. If they turn up, if Man United turn up tomorrow with a little bit of appetite in the players that they had against Liverpool last week, we are in serious, serious trouble.
Oh, imagine if you lose both games. Man. Imagine if you lose both United and Spurs. Fucking hell.
Bro, it's going to be a long day for us, man. If we get beat by Man United,
already over in January.
And a lot of this fan base didn't grow up, yeah, on the Man United-Arsenal rivalry. A lot of us are old enough to remember that, yeah? Bro, if we lose to United tomorrow, I'm going to lose it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm going to lose it. So, listen, big up Carl, big up Rob, big up Rashid, big up King, big up Sang, Devante, big up to all of you lot. I'm going to have to wrap up because I need to leave this hotel room. And Miss Northside is giving me the, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's time. It's time.
Ahora. Time.
It's time, right? Yeah. She's giving me the Fergie time, you know what I mean?
Trust me.
Hermano, wrap it up.
You know what I'm saying? So big up to everyone locked in. We're going to redirect to LB, his FA Cup game, Man City, Salford City. So everyone, please go support LB. I got mad love for LB. Cool, blessed guy. Northside raid on the way in. And we're out. Love.